Library Club will meet from 3 to 4 p.m. on Monday, September 11th in the DHS Library.
Archery team practice and tryouts will be held from 3:30 to 5 p.m. in the DHS cafeteria on Monday, September 11th and Wednesday, September 13th. This is open to all DHS students.
Homecoming class t-shirt orders and money are due by Tuesday, September 12th. Orders can be placed in the cashier's office or through the District 118 web store.
Attention! The DHS JROTC drill team will be meeting Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. in the DHS main gym.
Art Club will be having a meeting Tuesday, September 12th from 3 to 4 p.m. in room B3.
Science Club will be having a meeting on Tuesday, September 12th after school in room 140.
Gospel Choir will meet during homeroom on Wednesday, September 13th and Friday, September 15th.
Envirothon will meet after school on Thursday, September 14th in room 140.
On Wednesday, September 13th, there will be a student council meeting after school in Miss Woods' room 143. Please let Miss Leverins or Miss Woods know if you have a conflict. To assist in setting up for the homecoming pep assembly and dance, you must be helping prepare for these events by attending these meetings.
Go Vikings! Juniors and seniors, the time is now to sign up for fall visits from college representatives. These visits provide you with an opportunity to get a better understanding of what life is like at specific colleges, universities, and technical schools. Scan the QR code, sign up for the visits you want to participate in, add the visits to your calendar, do a little research, and be an active participant on each day.
Seniors, do you have time in your schedule to work a few hours at one of your local McDonald's? One meal per shift and uniform shirts will be provided. Students must have their own transportation. Student discipline and attendance will be taken into consideration. If you are interested, pick up an application in the counseling office, room 111.
Attention all girls interested in playing in the 2023 Powder Puff game on Wednesday, September 27th. Pick up a slip in the counselor's office, room 111.
Danville High School will be hosting a blood drive on Monday, October 2nd in the DHS Little Theater. Students must be 17 or older, age 16 with a signed parent permission slip. See Ms. Siebert in room 244 for a permission slip or questions.
Social probation is currently in effect. Students with more than 2 tardies and/or 1 loitering will have hall pass privileges revoked for 1 week. Students can earn privileges back by serving a 60-minute after-school detention on Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. Schedule with Ms. Perez by emailing her at pereze@danville118.org.
The DAC College Fair this year will be held on Thursday, September 16th. There will be over 60 four-year colleges and universities, trade schools, and military services for seniors to visit.
It is also the perfect place for students to gather information concerning application deadlines, costs, housing, academic programs, and financial aid. Any participating seniors will be leaving for DAC via bus at 8:45 a.m. and will return by 10:30 a.m.
Fill out the Google form accessible through the QR code and grab a permission slip from Mrs. Mitchell in room 111. Permission slips must be returned by Friday, September 8th.
Do you have something to say but aren't sure how to say it?
Want to try acting but don't know how to start?
Are you shy but want to get over it in a supportive environment?
Are you a confident speaker and performer and like to show off?
Speech team is a group where you can do all of that. The Viking speech team will be having auditions on Monday, September 11th after school in Mr. Cordes' room 230. Please sign up on the sign-up sheet outside Mr. Cordes' door or just show up.
No experience necessary and no need to prepare anything. There will be pieces available for you to read that fits your interests.
Speech team is a great activity to find your voice and tell your story in an encouraging environment.
Scan the QR code for more information about the team or see Mr. Cordes in room 230 or Miss Uhas in room 122.
After-school tutoring is now available every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 3:15 to 4:15 p.m. Sign up in room 116.
Danville High School will be hosting the homecoming dance on Saturday, September 30th from 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. in the DHS Fieldhouse. Students who plan to take a date from a different school must complete a date request form. Date request forms must be completed and returned by Wednesday, September 27th to Ms. Lockhart in room 113. Date request forms must be approved and presented at the time of the ticket purchase. The last day to purchase tickets will be Thursday, September 28th.
Students who are in need of a physical or vaccination may call the Southern Illinois Healthcare Foundation Clinic, located here in the basement of Danville High School, for an appointment. Their telephone number is 217-920-0168.
morning. My name is Nafisa Jordan, and I am a family nurse practitioner. I'm the provider overseeing the Danville High School school-based clinic. The healthcare services are being provided through Southern Illinois Healthcare Foundation, and the mission of the organization is that our centers offer quality integrated care in a location convenient to you. Each of our centers is staffed with caring, compassionate providers who are experts in their field and committed to your health. I am a family nurse practitioner once again, and I graduated from the University of Illinois at Chicago in 2015. My first position was working in primary care with one of the largest federally qualified healthcare centers in Illinois called Access Community Health Network, and now I'm working for Southern Illinois Healthcare Foundation. Here at the clinic, we're open from 7 a.m. to 3:30 Monday through Friday. We're able to see all the kids from kindergarten up to 12th grade, and we're also open to the staff who work for District 118. Some of the services that we offer include cold, cough treatments, earaches. We do COVID testing. We also do preventative care visits as well as sports physicals, and we also do a lot of the immunizations. So we're looking forward to continuing to work for District 118 and providing high quality healthcare services, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
certified medical assistant.
Hi, I'm Teray, and I'm a registered medical assistant.
We are the first faces you see when you come into the clinic, and we are responsible for scheduling appointments, checking you in for your appointments, taking your vitals, giving you injections, and doing anything that the provider might need. If you are needing to see us, we are available here throughout the school day. We do ask that you have a consent on file. That just gives permission for you to be seen down here. If you don't have a consent on file, that's fine. We can call and contact parent to make sure it's okay for you to be seen down here. If for whatever reason you're feeling ill, you have something that you need to be seen for, you just ask your teacher for a pass and they can send you down to us.
And if you need to contact us after school hours or before school hours for an appointment, you can contact us at 217-920-0168.
Good morning, Vikings. This is Mr. Bretz welcoming you back for another week. First, I want to thank Mr. Wright, Mr. Gritton, Mrs. Heil, and Mr. Riopel and the PBS committee for putting together a nice pep assembly on Friday. I also want to thank Mr. Simmons and Mr. Hoskins who did a great job running the assembly. I hope you had a good time and hope the dodgeball was enjoyable. The reason we had that, just want to remind you, is that we hit 80% of you carrying your clear backpacks when we checked the week before. You are all doing a wonderful job with that. I want to thank you. Keep up the good work, and it is appreciated. You're also continuing to do a great job at arrival and at lunch. I was even down at breakfast this morning and was very impressed just with how you're conducting yourselves, how you're coming in calmly, how you're treating each other, and just continue to keep that up as well. Thank you. I wanted to talk about some wonderful things that I saw last week. First was the gun violence prevention panel with U.S. Congressman Kelly and the future problem solvers. The students that were identified and involved in that panel did a great job. I was very struck with, again, and reminded how much all of you as young people go through I was very proud of all of you and how you handled yourselves on the panel, and it was just a good reminder for me about how resilient all of you are, and that sometimes we forget how hard it is to be a teenager these days. But you've been coming every day. You've been conducting yourselves well, treating each other with kindness and grace and empathy. And I saw a lot of that in that room. A lot of people shared a lot of hard things about things that they had been through, and the support that the students showed each other was very admirable, and it was very touching. A couple other things, Mr. Golish's AP Psychology class, thank you for having me. Again, I was very impressed with your speed dating activity, and not only the information, the knowledge you had, but again, how you interacted with each other, how you treated each other, your kindness towards each other. And also Ms. Siebert's 6th-hour class. Thank you for having me and the other admins up this week. And I was very impressed with how engaged all of the students were, how hard you were working, and how you were helping each other through the activity. So again, just reminding you, and it goes to show all of us how wonderful the students are here at Danville High School, and just a reminder to all of you how big of a role you play, and again, in making this the type of school that we want to have. I do want to have a couple reminders. We need to make sure we're tightening up on the phones in the classrooms. Again, we've been giving you consideration during your time, but during class time, that is the teacher's call on when anything or if anything can be out, and that needs to be respected. Also, continue to work on being on time. We went down from 150 to 142 students on social probation this week, so a slight improvement. I would like to see more. And if you'd like to get off the social probation list for this week, make sure you email Ms. Perez, Ms. Cohorst, and Ms. Makowitz to schedule your detention. We had a lot of student successes on the athletic side of things this last weekend and last week. For swimming and diving, a lot of personal bests and improvements in times at the last meet. The Danville A medley had a season best time. That team is made up of Addison Ohlmiller, Sam Wagner, Brooklyn Phillips, and Lindsay Porter. Addison Ohlmiller took 7 seconds off her last time in the 100-meter freestyle, 100-meter fly. Katie Sanchez took 29 seconds off of her 100 freestyle at the last meet, and Lindsay Porter broke 7 minutes, taking 20 seconds off of her time in the 500 freestyle, and I believe that possibly is the longest race that they'd have at a swim meet, so congratulations to her. Kaylee Williams took 12 seconds off her most recent time in the 100 backstroke, and Sam Wagner swam a personal record by 3 seconds on her leg in the 400-meter freestyle. So great job, ladies. Again, this is just an example that in anything that you do, whether it's in the classroom or in athletics, if you put your mind to it, you keep working, you will show improvement. Again, shout out to Anna Haupt and Reese Rundle on the tennis team. Anna finished 3rd at #1 singles, and Reese finished 2nd at #2 singles at the Bloomington Raiders 16 team invite this weekend. Our football team, wonderful. Started a little late, but dominating 58-12 win. Phil Shaw with 4 touchdowns. We had Phil Shaw and Caleb Robinson both with over 100 yards rushing. So when you have that many rushing yards, you have to shout out the offensive line. Cam Miles, Alex Doe, Aiden Kreider, Tavion Diltz, and Jeremy Etchison, as well as Curtis Beasley at tight end. We're just moving people around all night. Great job. And Javon Robinson almost had 100 yards receiving. He had 94 receiving yards. So great job to the football team. Golf team had their first win last week. Kale Osborne and Colin Lomax shot personal best 43 for the season and were co-medalists at the meet. And Cameron Fearborn also shot a 44 personal best for this season as well. So great job, golf team. And then lastly, once again, cross country had a lot of runners continuing their personal improvement. But specifically Devin Morris and Luis Torres, who eliminated 3 minutes off their time from their previous meet, according to Coach Scovrin, and Revin Bailey, who ran a personal record covering the 3-mile course in 18 minutes and 49 seconds. So great job. Just to remember to finish up, this is a full 5-day week, so it'll be long. We'll have moments where we're going to get tired, we're going to get maybe annoyed with each other, short with each other. That's going to happen. Just continue to remember that You never know what someone else is dealing with. You never know what someone else is going through, so continue to show patience, grace, and empathy with each other as we all contribute to making Danville High School the best school that it can be. Thank you very much and have a great week.